All right, I'm ready.
You good?
Yeah, I'm about to put my stream up and then I'll ready to walk in.
All right.
Goodness gracious. All right, I'm ready.
All right, 1, 2, 3, going in.
We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the Washington Commanders. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Let's go now. Go check. Ready, right?
Now the third-year man, Najee Harris. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You look at this Eagle defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And now off to the races down the right side. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Washington. Najee Harris with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a first down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Wow. I let the win fool me. Instead of 13. I ain't gonna get far up either.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. No whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. Second down and 6 now. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Second down, McKinnon. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You first see incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now Willis to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Willis looking to throw on first down.
Got me.
McKinnon. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years at not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Play fake. Here's Willis. He's got his 2.
Why?
And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Willis on the option to the right. Past the 20. And he's going to be out deep inside the 20 at the 15.
It's slow 90s. I'm not sure. I think maybe 92.
Legs to hurt him. First down. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here.
All you have, but you messed up.
Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Willis. And a throw going to be incomplete.
Well, 3 previous times converted on 3rd down, but on that one, the defense rose up and said enough of that.
Gay's kick is good, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them, and they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are coming off the game last week, which was a very interesting game. And, Charles, ultimately it ended in a tie.
And that's difficult on teams because, let's face it, Brandon, they just don't know how to react. I mean, who does? Did you win? No. Did you lose? No. Because when you win, you jump up and down. Life's good. When you lose, you set your face in that stone look so that you show that you weren't hurt. I think it's one of those things that at the end of the year you find out just how you're supposed to feel about that tie. Did it help you or hurt you in the standings? Then you'll know what you really should have felt that game.
Play action. Now Richardson rolling to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from
Anderson back there. I don't know what.
That's a big from a guy in his first season in the NFL.
Yeah, he wasn't there last time.
He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Richardson looking to throw.
Oh, it's late. That's me.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
That wind ain't shit.
This is fielded at the 27.
That wind
That'll go
ain't
as
shit.
a 39-yard punt. Give him 9.
But it does it on kick only because he's kicking it higher. That's a punt.
1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the set-on punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
6-3 is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to pitch this out to McKinnon. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, here's Willis. And this one is incomplete.
This is searching for the first touchdown this game, partner. That quick 3 and out. That's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. They'll look to set up his blockers.
Cole, get out of here. Get out of here.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Game, you didn't put it in there. I had the right to
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Nope.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
19 Lions. 65 catch, 65 catch.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs.
Missed.
Is it holding or pass interference? Is it holding or pass interference?
Down to the edge of the red zone.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Richardson. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
11. 10 through 11. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw.
No, 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 that's me. That's all me. That's all me. All me.
Boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if
All
a defender
me.
slipped or what, but he
Knew
had a
it when I
man
did it.
wide open. And that's
Knew
a
it when I
bad
did it.
one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Knew it when I did
They
it.
had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. He had a man open,
Hey,
but
Ant-Man wasn't doing this until he got hurt, gang. I just want to know what's going on.
pass there. 3rd and long.
I just want to know what's
Side of the
going
field.
on.
Just couldn't come
The
up
last
with
one,
anything.
yeah.
That's why teams always
That
talk
3rd
about
down.
having to win
What's
the
going on
early
now?
downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first
This is
down,
fun. This
even
wide
throwing the
open
football.
touchdowns, and
So they're forced to punt
having a
on
lot of fun
4th
doing
as this
this.
one's away. This is taken at the 15. So possession goes over here on
Ant-Man,
the punt.
what's
And
going
the
on?
Eagles will have it taking
What's
over
going on?
1st
They
and
broke
10.
you in the injury protocol.
damn, y'all gonna put A-Chain back in the game or what? I said
The
come
Eagles
back.
offense set to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big
Lock.
plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be
Jeez
interesting to see
Christ.
where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Let's go now.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready?
Play action. Here's Willis out to his left. It's just
I
a gain
told
of
you
a
to
couple
go.
yards.
Why are you?
And now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
Here we go. Start.
3rd down and 13.
Check. 18. 5 in.
Back to throw, Willis. And that is incomplete.
Catch that though.
Leads the NFL in interceptions and really added to that total.
Reservations for 6.
It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And he'll take it just outside the 40.
Is that
Touchdown, Washington. Call that a 59-yard punt return. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
you thing in your room? Huh? Don't get out of this too loud.
Rookie's playbook, they say you better make your mark on special teams if you want to hang around. I'd say returning one for a touchdown will definitely leave a memory.
Yeah, that's a pretty indelible mark here early on in his career. This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This fielded right at the goal line.
I know you lying with the broken tackle. Who is that?
And all in all, a pretty solid return.
The A-Chain?
No, that's not A-Chain.
Man, I ain't looking here no broken tackles.
Some random African dude that's fast.
Some random African dude.
Yeah, I have no idea who he is. And that's saying a lot.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing
Thank you.
is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Leo Chanel. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on second and long. Willis. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be third and forever. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Again, it's Harris on second down. There he goes, right side. And he'll go down the middle before getting this inside the 30. 118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Richardson off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now a second and 10. That one caught out wide by Julio. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Now it's Richardson.
Oh, I threw him up the field. Yes, I did. I threw him up the field. I threw him up the field. You gotta be better. That nigga Patrick Peterson, I've been watching the games. He's been picking up a lot of shit.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all
Hold
next
it.
week?
And again, he's holding my character before in his route.
Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly.
Maybe that's me with
3
my signs.
points
That's the
were in
second
their hip
interception I
pocket.
thrown.
They had
I said that.
those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by
You better catch him. I know your route.
Eagles going to take
Your
the first of
defensive
their
ass.
timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Willis. He finds McKinnon complete.
Not roughing the pass, just holding.
Taken down. Plus, there's a penalty
I knew it. I wasn't even back there, but I just knew it, bad. I just knew it.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw it.
Oh my God!
Set up the screen. Nearly
Keep the ball, Walker!
but it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted on 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Oh, you pulled him down.
And the Eagles are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay, ready?
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. McKinnon is in the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
I thought it was a counter the other way.
Things had not been going their way, but they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their first touchdown of the game.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10.
Go, Josh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
On the 6.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line.
No? You are? Okay.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Option handoff now to Achane. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Willis to the right side and
fucking block, Waller, block.
Great tackle, Griffin.
Oh my God, block.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning,
and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Check, check. AC Cardinal, AC, reload. Ready.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here to about the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that.
What's wrong, Papa?
Down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open.
You,
On 2nd
you hurt?
and 6.
What's hurt? What's hurting? Your head? Let me see.
2nd and 6.
Let me see. Better?
Now Richardson going to shift things up. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Ball on the 40 now. Here's
Look at your
2nd
controller.
and 6. And now an audible here into something else. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may
waited
have to
5
rethink their
seconds.
plans.
Well, we can't never get the
down.
defense to jump off sides.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Washington. This is brought in at the 21. And he'll get this up.
Hey, what I say? I said get up here and sit down.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Yep, get up there. Yeah, I see.
Here's Achane to start the drive. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Third down, it's Willis. Flush to his right. Taking a shot for down here.
To the wrong person.
And unable to connect, incomplete.
Do it to the wrong person because my icon's on. Oh.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's pulled in at the 32. A great return there of 22 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
On first down, Richardson. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
If we have some quarterback play, we have some points on the board on both
That
sides.
makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Mustang 19, Warrior 70, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. On the left hash,
Let me kick this straight. The wind should move it. How far is this? 48 yards. I should be able to kick this, no problem, gang.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16 to 10. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
Nwangwu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his
Come on, Bennett, make your money. Good run.
Devon Achane with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles
Before you
strike
wiggle the
quickly
first
here to
time.
tie up the ball game.
I was actually surprised he caught up to him.
They've done a good job of holding him
That's the
down
only
to the
reason he's a
first
safety,
half,
because he's
but he
fast.
explodes for a
Literally
big one
the
right
only
there.
reason.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired, too. And just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Commanders. So how about the game he's having? He had the punt return earlier for a touchdown. Now the kick return to balance things out.
And oftentimes, guys who are on punt return and kickoff return, many of them are the same guys. And they're devoted to a return guy who can break big plays. And when that happens and they know it's there, they're going to block that much harder and be that much more skillful, as well as utilizing his talents. And this is what you get. Punt return, kick return, a huge game.
Big Lion. Ready.
I knew it.
This is intercepted, intended for Hill. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Oh, he was trying to huck him down.
As that play backfires in a big way.
That was a good disguise right there. I definitely thought it was zone.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get.
Why didn't you throw the ball? Why are you pump faking?
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The ball, man. Can't block nobody.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
They go play action with Willis.
Right to him.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Right to him.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
43 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Harris going to get it again on second down.
Where you going with
to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
No game. Not what I said. I said this. What the fuck I told you to do.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Hustle! Check, Bobcat, go!
They'll try the right side with Harris. Bulldozes. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Commanders are going to have a
I just want to ask, how do you even attempt to use this for?
Could have been a
R1
mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities.
I've been doing that shit all game, and he finally got it, and of course it goes right to fucking Taysom Hill.
Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered, they still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Najee Harris, well built for work down
here. Taysom, that's why you in the game, baby. You're a football player.
But I doubt we've seen the last of him on this drive.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Again, it's Harris pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there.
Yeah, they got y'all
just shy of the goal line.
Lock.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Harris. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Come 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw.
Oh.
Here's Richardson. Touchdown. Najee Harris. 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Commanders are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stepped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Willis, got to have this one.
I come back out up in time.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
You got cooked down there. I'm talking fried, died, and laid to the side.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got his man, Dell.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Again, it's Willis to throw it. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Play action. Willis.
They'll roll him out right. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
65 catch, 65 on the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Willis.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Willis, 4th down, has to have it. Able to find the
no way he caught that with one hand, dog.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Night, Papa.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Oh, heck of a move. Man. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
159 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward.
Julio, who are you blocking, bro?
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Ready.
On third down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Good game, bro.
Good game, bro.
As good, I mean, as good as you could have had without your quarterback.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
So it's Washington getting the victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.